Hello? Hello? Hey, listen. Why aren't you listening? Hey, listen. Switch that all off. Switch that off. So if I sit like this, I'm gonna be out of the camera. Hmm? Hey, Captain Bounce! Hey, Atsuki. How's it going? Never good. All never touch equipment, right? Whatever. Whatevs. I like my night setting stream. The idea of it. It's nice. More work on that, I think, and update this look. I don't know, it feels a little bit safe, like, but whatever. It's gonna be fun to explore. Who are you? With ninja text. Karakandrako. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Welcome. Happy to see a delurked person. Hey, Sofa Strangler, Sempi Buddha, Oms, Tormod. How's it going? Alright, 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 alright. How about topics? Let's do some random topics. You suggest something, and I'll draw it. Give me your mind. Any random thing you can come up with, I'll do it. Hey, Trixis. Nice to see you. To see you nice. Hey, Chilsrod. Good morning, sir. Zealin. Ah, so many fantastic people. Wanamir Levy. Outcast Dragonfly. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. Karakan. Yeah, I have my coffee ready as well. Oh, so nice. IT consultant with a bad day. Dragons. Snakefish Goblin Noble. What? Alright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with 4. If it's 5, 6 on the dice roll, it's first come, first serve. So it's not going to be this dice roll, it's going to be the next one. So roll it. Brrr, number 5. Circus Master. So it's Circus Master by Amir Levy. How interesting. Circus Master by one Amir Levy. That is super fast. Circus Master. The Circus Master. The Circus Master. Let's add the. The Circus. Circus Master. Circus is the Circus Master. It's Madhouse. Circles. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try. He's gonna be like standing with a top hat. A little bit, you know, like zombie-like Mad Max end of the world type outfit. He's gonna be standing. We're gonna see him from below. He's gonna have like a are thou not entertained pose. Hey Mila, how's it going? Good morning. Panda prompt. I finished the panda prompt? Hey, that's nice. That's a nice panda. Check that out. Nice. Good job, Zealin. Hey, Narada, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just too late, Narada. That's great, Trixis. That's great. Right, so we got that idea. We got the Circus Master. The circus master. So he's like the circus director, I was thinking. So what I'm going to try now is a little bit line art um, in a slightly different way. It's going to be a little bit of an experimentation. So I'm going to try to stick it very loose and sketchy and not try so much to like get super tight lines. So it's going to be very swooshy lines and so on. And I'm going to try to kind of get as much as I can down. Timer's on. As much as I can down. And then paint underneath. And not like paint, but kind of just block it out. The reasoning being is that I want to experiment in the last coming weeks a little bit with sketching with lines. I had a revisit to an old art assassin, a person to art assassinate on my hit list, and that guy being Wes Burt. My headphones and that damn noise is super annoying. Yeah, I'll quickly show Wes Burt. His stuff is like this. So he has like a nice sketch style, like this. He obviously paints underneath, and I used to do that style as well. But obviously he has this style down pat because it's his comfort zone style, and it's very efficient for what he does, which is production art. He's not an illustrator per se. He can do it, but his strength lies in design, right? And that's something I do all the time as well. So I was thinking that what I want to do coming weeks is explore that kind of sketching with underpaint style idea a little bit more, just in a way to like, okay, there I'll walk you through my thinking, because I'm going to be at work. I'm going to be designing a lot. We got some big design contract, which means I'm going to do lots of iterations, and I want them. As I was starting that contract, I was playing around with the idea. Okay, should I paint it? Should I sketch it out? Should I do clean line art? Should I? All these different, all these different questions popped up into my head. Like, so what is the most efficient path, right? Last thing, reading comments and trying to formulate a thought makes me talk about the thought I tried to formulate. Okay, let's get back to it. God damn it. Brain. Right. So, what I'm gonna do is have to design. So I want to experiment now with design paths of doing line art and kind of seeing how actually efficient line art with underpaint is, and to what degree how dirty can I be in the process. What's the process for me to get not to get Wes Bert's style, obviously, because I don't want to draw like Wes Bert. I want to draw like me. Uh, but something that I am going to analyze is Wes Bert's way of sketching. He used to stream for a while, and I sat in on his streams and kind of observed his sketching technique. And much like James Zapata and a lot of these artists in the industry, they take their time. They just sit there and carefully craft and redraw the curve over and over. And comparatively to me, I am like I'm just drawing everything like at once. Screw planning, right? So what I wanna experiment with is to what extent should I paint or draw in the way I do, where I'm just kind of Viking raiding the canvas, versus should I slow down? Should I be more deliberate? Um, so that's the kind of stuff I want to experiment in the coming warm-ups. Um, so hopefully you all won't mind me kind of doing line art for a while and experiment with process, and hopefully there'll be some insight in it for you guys to take away when it comes to design. And my apologies for not having done the character design class, 2000 follower, but I have not forgotten. It's just gonna be midsummer, middle of the summer. It's just I'm just too swamped. It's just too swamped. With the Unreal Bjorn was unforeseen, and some work and all these things. But it's coming. It's coming. I have a great idea of actually maybe even sooner, and by cutting it into pieces. So it's going to be like part one on February, part two April. Obviously, it can't be February, but you understand the idea, right? So that's what I was thinking. You know, like probably best is to segment it so that I don't need to finish the whole class. I can do one part, wait, do the next part, wait. Just so that I get some breathing room in between, right? Otherwise I need to do the whole thing and then do one massive stretch. Alright, Zelin, Mila, and Amir. That's great. That's great. Yeah, so if you wanted to observe my line art skills, it's probably you'll get some insight, but because I'm experimenting with process, it's not going to be the comfort zone process, right? So bear that in mind when I do these kind of explorations, that it's going to be up and down in quality, because the aim is to test the waters, right? I'm going to try to rock the boat, fail, and see to what degree, where is the sweet spot. Like should I, like I do now, should I go in and erase and kind of keep it very very dirty but chase the idea? Should I sketch out the idea? Should I redraw the line art? Uh, you know, what's the correct procedure? So that's kind of like what I'm gonna experiment with. Hey Gearsart, thanks for the host. Hey Master Laro, thank you very much for the follow. Let's rocky run that beach. holding hands, skipping, just like Rocky and Apollo. Cheers for that. All support is appreciated and helps the end goal of creating a little art community. So much appreciated. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. Uh, what I focus on with line art? Do you go for form, volume in 3D, or line art like taking notes for later? It's gonna have to be both because in my mind I think in 3D all the time, right? I think about volumes, I think about relationships in 3D space, because when I'm designing, I'm not designing from the point of view we're seeing this character, right? I'm designing him with the intent of having him move, right? So when he's moving, elements gonna look differently when he changes his pose, for example. Not only should it look good in this angle, it should look good in any angle. So that is a little bit of what I'm thinking about. Like, where is the location, where is the elements placed on the character, rather than what info do I need from like a projected view from here. Like, what is missing to make this drawing look nice, versus a good three-dimensional design. So I'm thinking this guy, like I said, is a little bit Mad Max. We're looking up at him, and it could be a little bit like the Circus of the Dead or Circus of the Damned, a little bit post-apocalyptic circus master. I was thinking of a little bit of like Thunderdome or stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to lean a little bit more towards this scarier looking. Scaring look fella. Hey, Dev Burmak, thanks you for the host. You repaid the favor. I was actually looking at your stream in ninja mode earlier, and saw that you were streaming, and I thought, all right, I'm gonna host him again. But you beat me to it. You sneaky, sneaky guy. Hey, Avoodoo Breakfast. Hey, Rags. Every warm-up should be museum-worthy. Yeah, there we go. Hey. Creepy is fine, that's nice. Hey, Bintran, how's it going? Oh, and also, I saw that Atananuk was on your stream. It's cool. You Russians, you band together. It's great. So where are we? With halftime, we got a little bit of basic post down. Hey, T33, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Have a seat. Kick off your shoes. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, that's awesome, Ben. Hey, Zutun, welcome back. Welcome back. And Dev Burmak, I looked at your wife's paintings. Crazy good. Very nice. I shared it. I shared her portfolio in on Discord on the inspiration folder or channel. Shout out to Dev Burmak's wife. What was her name? Let's see here. Here we go. Here's the wifey. Look at that skills. Oh, how nice. That's some nice colors right there. Love that palette. Personal favorite in palette. Yeah, she's good. She's good. So everyone go on Discord in the inspiration folder, go and look at her art station, give her a follow, give her some love. Great art. I was thinking, everyone does these stitches on so on hats, but what if he has this crazy affinity for interlacing stitches. So he's creating this almost like handmade web. This could be pretty cool. Could be a nice touch. Could indicate his character a little bit. You know, like what could that indicate? He's a weaver of the webs. He's a planner. He's not an active hunter. He's a dormant hunter. He doesn't care about hygiene, upkeep. He web. He's poisonous. Maybe he then can have some vials. Let's give the circus master some vials that he gives the circus animals, aka humans, human circus. What does those the circus directors have? They have walking staff, kinda, right? Or a microphone. We'll give him a microphone. Tangled web weave. Yeah, absolutely, Ben. Having the underlying sketch underneath gives it, like for me, what I gotta do is I need to toggle the underlying sketch layer most of the times when I'm doing line art and toggle it back and forth and try to like capture a still frame of the animation of doing like this. Like, why do I like this area when I switch this off, even on the dirty layer? You know, like, what does it contribute? Oh, it contributes some sort of line there. Okay, maybe I should try to emulate it, and maybe there should be something there because you know it's some shape. And I always do that, and I toggle quick on and off, on and off, on and off because in most of the times you can't have those dirty lines underneath, right? You gotta make it clean. But when making it clean, you also tend to lose a lot of motion and life of the line art. So that's something as well I want to focus on. It's like how do you how should you rather treat the line art. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little bit maybe. Needs a whip. All right, let's give him a whip. A coiled up whip. Hey, Maximilian, how's it going? Oh, cool. Gwent competition. That's nice. Yeah, you need to be a Witcher geek. Yeah, some of the lore is like you really gotta be deep, knee deep in it. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do a liquify. The head came a little bit too big. Okay. Some awkwardness in this drawing. But whatever. Okay, so now to test the painting stuff. I hate when that happens. the risk is when I do these, I've experimented a little bit already, is that when you do add the paint, it just becomes too messy. So that's some of the things I want to experiment with. Like, should you do a super hard zero opacity blockout like I normally do, or should you just be sketchy? Should you switch on the old layer? So I want to, in the coming weeks, um, I'm going to be doing experimentations and also applying it, I think, professionally. So it's probably going to be a faster evolution than what I show on the stream when it comes to technique. But yeah, it's fun. I'm looking forward to go back into pure designs for a while. So then it means like you gotta do your push-ups, and because the whole rendering aspects we have been practicing all year, you know, with color and light and so on in these warm-ups. And I haven't done line art for quite some time, so I think it's a great fit to brush up on that skill set as well. Bin, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Question is like what how far should you take a sketch with lines in half an hour? Like, should I'm going to experiment with this as well. But should you do thumbnail one warm up and then redraw the thumbnails the next warm up, or should you jump just straight into line art like I did today? You know, what's the best process here? Should you go grayscale, or should you go color and grayscale or values design at once? You know, like what's the deal? So that's I'm looking forward to play around with that idea. See what I can come up with. You know, what's the best presentation? Should you like use gradients? It's a hard thing to decide on. I mean, obviously, I think colors are best to use because colors indicate a lot, and not only grayscale design. Hey, Blue Raccoon 29. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Karak and Draco. That's a little bit of what I'm going to experiment with during these streams. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of design at work. So I'm thinking, you know, well, like what's the deal? What's the best process? All these colors are they detracting from the end result? Am I doing something that's unnecessary? for delivering the design? Is this just all bullshit presentation? So I want to kind of figure out the best way to deal with it, um, and that's what I'm gonna try to do now. See what comes out, Rally time, 3 minutes. Oh god damn it. So I'm gonna try to, during the day, I'm gonna try to kind of reverse engineer what went right, what went wrong, and I think gut reaction wise, what went wrong is that I got a little bit lost. What's important? So it's going to be useful to go back in and take a step back after the stream and think about tomorrow. What would be the best start? Like how important was it that I did that first pass of a random line art? Was it important that I did that to get to this point, or could I have just done straight line art? Should I have done cleaner line art? Would I have had time to do colors? Would I have had time to do the underpainting? There's certain people's sketch technique as well, which I really love, is when they just kind of draw one pixel brush lines, which turns out really clean and quite enjoyable to look at. So that's something I also want to experiment with. Sempre butter. Well, hopefully. A tinted background, yeah. That always changes when you add value design. Yeah, voodoo breakfast. Exactly. I think that's worth experimenting with. Amir. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm gonna definitely try. I'm definitely wanna see what comes out by just going all in when it comes to line art. Just commit. So I'm looking forward to try it out. All I want to do is just think about it a little bit more, so that tomorrow when I do start sketching, I'm not confused about, all right, what's the goal of the day, right? So what I want to do tomorrow is I'm gonna do just like straight up line art. No sketching, no nothing. And we'll see. We'll see how that goes. You see the background? I'm not happy with it. It just detracts from the fact, But it does add mood. It does add like suggestion to character, like who he is. It adds to it, right? So that means presentation is important, of how to present him, the sketch. So taking that as a learning experience means I gotta not only like commit to design faster, but also have him in mind, or the character in mind. All right. Tomorrow will be an interesting continuation of testing, seeing what the design will come out. I'm not happy with it. I think with the colors, it gave him more depth. Exactly, Bin. Just straight line. You know, just like start with an arm. No sketching, no planning. Just see what comes out. Just rely on what's in here. Zutun, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is absolutely true. Uh, but it's also, you know, one of the reasons why I want to experiment is also to get an idea and also get. I think I better have a direction. So let's do just fantasy or sci-fi, and I go with one clear direction so that I don't need to think about direction every day. And then it will all be about process rather than topic. Maybe. With line tool, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow. Pen. Pen tool. All day, every day. Alright. I can't draw anymore. Time is up. So, let's find a victim. What is Mr. Creep doing? He's drawing a monster. Ah. The mask guy, Zombie World Order. He's still doing that one. Splash art? Let's go. Let's go raid Alex. Hey, Atananook! Welcome to the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm not happy with today's stream at all. I think content is more interesting, or potential tomorrow. But yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. All right, let's start the raid. If you haven't followed Alex, do click follow when it switches over to him. Have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow at the same time. Bye. Thanks for the host. Thanks for the follows.